Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Things already rolling. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. João Felix. McAllister. Now it's de Paul.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero. Described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because...
Tries a shot!
Portugal are looking to go forward now. Montiel, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Medina scooting forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Martinez. Now it's de Paul. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in. And he's quick to get rid. And it's been taken short. The ball swung in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Argentina really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Almada clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Terrific effort! It's bounced back off the post. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now it's Messi. There they go, hunting in packs. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Almada. Space for him to turn and look. Crosses it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Pedro Neto. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Nuno Mendes. Here's Coutinho. And it's Neves. João Neves. Good driving run. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Martinez. That's a delicate pass. Ruben Diaz attempts a clearance. Almada is onto this. Pedro Neto. And it's Vitinha. And Mendes. Mendes getting forward. Now it's Neves. And this is Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo! The captain delivers!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal have broken through. It's one. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Portugal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be...
And Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's on it, can he get away? Great chance! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pedro Neto. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Martinez! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Nuno Mendes.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Neves. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Fernandes. Now it's De Paul. He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Fernandes.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. De Paul. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Messi. And it's Messi. And he's got away from Messi! It's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
De Paul. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Pedro Neto wants to run onto this. Medina tries to clear. Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neves.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Gonzalez. And here's Fernandes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's having a hit! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Argentina making further changes here, and in quick succession. Alvarez getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Substituição no time de Portugal. Camisa 8.
Pedro Neto.
Camisa 15. Camisa 20. Camisa 25.
Nelson Semedo.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10.
Here's Coutinho. Pinches it off him.
21.
And here's Messi.
Camisa 5. Camisa 2.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, what has happened here?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gonzalez receives it in a wide position.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Looking for a runner. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernardo Silva. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's McAllister. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Paul. He slings it in. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved. Bruno Fernandes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. McAllister. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Martinez. Medina. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he get on the end of this? Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Almada. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vitinha. Pass is just off target. Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandes. Now he's got space here. McAllister is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked out the run. Shapes to shoot! Martinez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Martinez. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. Martinez wants to run onto this. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Oh, well played, well played. João Neves shoots! And again! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
McAllister. Great vision. Montiel finding himself in space. Vega defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Neves. He's found a way through. And he cuts out the supply. Martinez. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Portugal are down to 10 men. Romero. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found space here. Now it's João Felix. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Neves. Fernandes. Martinez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back underway then.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, well played. McAllister. De Paul. It's a throw-in. Ruben Dias. And Vega. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. McAllister. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's McAllister. Swung over. Montiel. Space for him to turn and look. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bruno Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Neto. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is just caressing the ball. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Martinez. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's onto this. Look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Takes on his marker. No, he is not giving anything away. He is through here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Portugal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Takes aim and crosses. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Fernandes goes looking wide. Tries to cross. Oh, good climb! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Bruno Fernandes. Great work on the overlap. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bruno Fernandes!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Fernandes.
When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create that defensive compactness and conserve energy, but fatigue begins to play a much bigger role, and it may well yet make all the difference here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Now it's De Paul. Montiel has it out wide and in space.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. Fernandes proves too strong.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They've played it short. Good take. There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! A breakthrough!
through. So late in the day. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We're up and running then. Montiel. Now it's Messi. Montiel receives it in a wide position. Oh, and Martinez! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter.
And he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Stood up well to him there. Montiel. Joao Felix. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Real chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Medina aimed beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Martinez. Almada. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's good running with the ball. Almada. He has found the way through. Martinez is onto this. Now it's Joao Felix. Pedro Neto. Chance for a shot! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
This tries a shot! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Argentina leading now. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Almada. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? Almada. Space for him to turn and look. Pinged towards the front line. Spread out to the left. And that was asking for too much. Vitinha. And it's Neves. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pinches it off him. Portugal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitinha. Now it's Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. And Almada. Looking for options for movement. Fernandes! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Ruben Dias. And this is Messi. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's the keeper's ball. Pedro Neto. Almada. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And that is all they have time for. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
McAllister can clear it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Martinez. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's all alone. Can he finish? It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And a chance! It's in! Right back in the game! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Camisa 8.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Messi. Martinez. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Martinez. He's picked his way through. Martinez. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Messi! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
João Cancelo.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Portugal have it back and can go again. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substituição no time de Portugal.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 8.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Camisa 10.
Almada unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Oh, great chance. Shapes to shoot. Another one of football's and how moments.
Almada fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Martinez. And it's McAllister. And this is Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ruben Neves. Now it's Rafael Leao. Not where it came from. Thinks about the shot. And that is expertly dealt with.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Conceição. He won't be happy with that one. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get rid. Cristiano Ronaldo has found the net here, of course. That's good vision. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's a Martinez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Time added on 4 minutes. And here's Gonzalez. That's a little off target. Montiel threads one in. De Paul with the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Wriggles his way through. He has a look out. Gonzalez is having a shot! Ruben Diaz clears it away. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Short changes him with that pass, and it's Vitinha. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Conceição. Tries to pass it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Muscular approach does pay off here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Messi. Great vision. And he's worked it through. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Showing good feet. Simeone receives it in a good position here. Shot, surely! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So this is it, 1 goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? And we are already back underway. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. That's destined for the flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass is just off target. Gonzalez. Palacios. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Romero has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And he's there to clear it. Ruben Neves. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's Simeone. And the shot! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Messi goes short. Crossed in once more. And that will be the final act. Portugal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that they're... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
Things already rolling. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's aimed into the middle. João Felix! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Martinez. That ball looks a good one. João Neves.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Threads one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Almada, Medina, Almada, and that's gone loose. Cross, oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's gone looking for safety. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third. And the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Montiel. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Montiel is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Messi. Over to the right flank. Argentina have it back and can go again. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Pedro Neto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Almada. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's been given away to Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, he's burst through! Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Knocks it into space. De Paul. And Fernandes. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Now it's De Paul. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Portugal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And Messi! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chance for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Paul.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Cleared away. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Bruno Fernandes, who's short. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
João Cancelo is offering a wry smile there.
Portugal get their 4th corner. Ronaldo is onto this. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Público presente na partida de
Just
hoje.
about up to the hour now.
62.000
Here's João Felix.
espectadores.
Oh, well played. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That's destined for the flank. João Cancelo was in no mood for any of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. This might spell danger. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Portugal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Oh, what has happened here? Cuts it back. Tagliafico can clear it away. Messi is there to clear. He's picked his way through, delivered across, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Almada. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. Big chance! One-on-one! Chance, surely! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Montiel gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's João Felix. And that pass just didn't quite work. Caught offside that time. Vega looking for options for movement. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's a great ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short, and this is Ronaldo. João Neves! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
João Neves is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Fernandes. And it's Messi. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Martinez.
Teremos 5
Simeone.
minutos de acréscimo.
Simeone proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's João Felix. Oh, no joy this time. Fernandes. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And this is Ronaldo. He's being urged to shoot. Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Now it's Messi. Nice bit of trickery. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So straight into the action. Doesn't quite get there. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And this is Ronaldo. Vitinha! And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Vitinha. Real chance! He's trying to hit the front line here. Shot. João Neves! Goal! Portugal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Martinez. Now it's Messi. Distributed tidily. The ball gets in. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Stood up well to him there. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. João Neves. Oh, good take in a good area. And this is run. Oh, shooting chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, important interception. Fernandes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? McAllister. He's looking wide. João Neves.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romero. McAllister. Now Romero. Fernandes. That's destined for the flank. Medina. And it's Fernandes. To McAllister. It's a really well-measured ball. De Paul. Aimed at the far side. It's a goal kick. Montiel is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Impressive jump.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the shot! João Cancelo.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Romero defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fernandes. And here's Messi. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Neves. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldo gets flagged offside. McAllister, spread to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Montiel in acres of space out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Portugal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well, the defence